yes, like Jalen, you are correct. No one has forgotten where you came from. But that is a knife that cuts in both directions. Everyone remembers what a great leader, what a great man you have been, what a great teammate. They also all remember why you had to leave Alabama and what happened. And that fact that the questions surrounding your ability to be a consistent, all over the field passer has followed you at multiple levels of football, which is when we say the Eagles' issues, that's one of the leading candidates this year is the tumult in the passing game.
Nick Wright loves stirring narratives, man. So we're really going to sit here and completely dismiss you're calling it a blade that cuts both ways, but you want to dismiss the side that benefits Jalen, the side of his leadership, his maturity, how he handles pressure. We're going to dismiss that side. And we're going to talk about how you got benched 8 years ago. That's what we're going to do. Like that is playing into his point that he's been handling people like you saying that stuff for 8 years and it hasn't phased him because he still went to 2 Super Bowls and still won one. And most people, probably 99% of the population, including Nick Wright, if they went through what Jalen went through, a 19-year-old Jalen, by the way, at Alabama, getting benched at halftime and the biggest moment of your life up until that point, but we're going to completely dismiss how he handled that and what he's done since. And we're going to let something that happened to a 19-year-old Jalen define the rest of his career, as if what he's done since then means absolutely nothing. He goes to 2 of the last 3 Super Bowls, breaks records in both of them. He beats who Nick Wright believes to be the greatest player that anybody has ever seen in a dominating fashion, wins the MVP of that Super Bowl, and we're still going to talk about how he got benched 8 years ago. Because you want to know what else happened 8 years ago? There was a naked mole rat looking Nick Wright that criticized the Chiefs drafting Patrick Mahomes. But ironically, he's supposed to be the biggest Patrick Mahomes fanboy, but he criticized the Chiefs picking him. That same naked mole rat looking Nick Wright said that the Philadelphia Eagles that year, who were the number 1 seed with Nick Foles at the helm, were the worst playoff team that year, and that they were the biggest pretenders in that playoff bracket, and that they wouldn't win the Super Bowl. And every single week he criticized them until they won the Super Bowl. So I'm curious, like, how does criticizing a 19-year-old kid make a grown man like Nick Wright feel when he's literally accomplished more than anything you can imagine?